Welcome to Snapily Pro. In this video, I am going to show you how to prepare a layered PSD file for Snapily Pro. This needs to be done in two parts. The first part is preparing the document. The second part is preparing the layers. Let's go to the first part, preparing the document. First, we need to start with the file document settings. As you can see, the file I'm working with is 5.5 by 6.7 and the resolution is 200 dpi. Snapily Pro allows for a maximum print size of 17.3 by 16.7 and a minimum print size of 1.5 by 1.5. This file is definitely in the range. The resolution should not exceed 200 dpi. It's very important to mention that the print must have additional space to allow for bleeding. Leave 0.08 for both the width and the height. In addition to the bleed, you need to reserve another inch to the width, a ½ inch on each side. These extra margins of a ½ inch are required since in-depth layers, and especially the background layer, move left to right between the different 3D views. Another important point to mention is that we can only use RGB color space with 8-bit mode. Okay, lastly, we need to mention alpha channels. When you click on the channels window, you see that there are 3 channels: red, green, and blue. If there are any others listed, they should be removed. Now we're ready for step 2, preparing the layers. Snapily Pro only accepts files with bare layers, plain layer. This means that all special effects need to be removed. As you can see in this document, for example, some layers have a mask, some of them with effect, opacity, and adjustment layers. Also, some of the layers are grouped. All these need to be removed, and we're going to show you how to do it. If you have scripts made by Russell Brown, you can use them. Russell Brown is the wicked Photoshop guru who's been around since its inception. What you do if you have his scripts is you click Run File, then Scripts, click Flatten Layer Effect, and then click Flatten Mask. If you do not have his scripts, we're going to show you how to work around it. In this sample layer, I have a mask. To remove it, right-click with the mouse on the mask and click Apply Layer Mask. Let's check that the blending mode is normal with 100% opacity, and then we can move on to the next layer. In order to flatten the effect, I will create a new layer and merge it together. Again, we check the blending mode is normal, opacity 100, and move to the next layer. I see that I have 78% opacity, therefore I need to work with a new layer and merge it. Check again if the blending mode equals normal, and then move on. I also need to remove the group, so I select it, click on the trash, and then click Group Only. Otherwise, it will delete the layer itself. In this situation, I have an adjustment layer, so I merge as well. Once I create plain layers, I will check the layer's name. Only English letters and numbers are allowed, no commas, dots, slashes, etc. In this case, I need to change the layer name to Back. The next step is to arrange the orders of the layers. The order of the layers will be the same as the depth, so we need to set it in Photoshop before the upload. For example, the background layer, which is the farthest, should be the bottom layer. The more forward layer will be in the foreground. Now that we are finished preparing the file, we do Save As and select the file name. It is highly recommended to zip the file before uploading. Thank you for watching.